I didn't actually know that the council offered stuff like this.
Obviously the council were heavily involved in that.
What's the first thing they do? They call their local council.
The closer you are, the more we care.
Welcome to Orroroo Carrieton. Our council, the smallest in South Australia, lies in the state's mid-north in the southern Flinders Ranges. Sparsely populated, with under 1,000 residents, it's a major contributor to the state's economy, principally through wheat growing, sheep grazing and small business enterprises. With a small ratepayer base, rural councils need enthusiastic, jack-of-all-trades people on hand to keep things running. In Orroroo Carrieton, you'd call John Schmidt.
I basically manage all councils' outside activities, if you call it. Everything that goes up on the outside, I pretty well look after it. Roads, ovals, swimming pools, airstrips, footpaths, the whole thing. I'm a hands-on person. It's just a really rewarding industry, actually. And you do so many things, it doesn't become boring. We maintain it pretty well. Those mulched areas around the bottom are pretty crucial to the survival of the tree, foot traffic packing down the soils. In the dry times, we actually physically watered that tree. I think we carted nearly 100,000 litres down there for a drink. When the pool's open, the water hygiene has to be maintained 24 hours a day for basically 5 months. We've changed it to salt chlorination. That's been better than manual handling all the chlorine cylinders and that. It's good for the town. Town need it. We don't get a million swimmers down there, but in the summer times, it's a good pastime. We have low rainfall, 300 millimetres a year as an average. During the summer months, they're driest part of the year, so we've looked at a process where we applied for funding to capture stormwater within the township, and we were successful in getting one of those grants from the federal government. That was an old railway dam that was historically there, so we rebuilt it, make it bigger, lined it, put irrigation system in it, and that water's now pumped back to water our oval when it's full of water. We have a lot of trouble with pests like cockatoos eating wiring and that stuff up for us, so we need to check that. We obviously monitor the amount of water we've taken out of it. Just basic maintenance, really, to make sure everything works right. The airfield, this was originally put here for the Royal Fire and Doctor Service, which is pretty crucial to all rural outback towns. So we've got to maintain it. If it's wet, because it's unsealed, being wet it becomes a problem for us, so we might get called out to do an airstrip inspection to make sure that the aircraft can come in and land safely. Plus we mow it, maintain the lights and the crucial stuff that's a legal requirement to have an airstrip here.
I think John has a great deal of respect in the community and certainly from the workforce, because he has started from the basic level of labourer and worked right up through working plant and now managing those staff. They know that John just doesn't direct them to do things, but he can actually do that all himself, which he often does as well.
I just like the area, I like the place. It's just such an enjoyable place to work. I've never ever questioned myself why I'm there. I just do it.
For career opportunities with your local council, visit careersincouncil.sa.gov.au. Councils get close to the things that matter to you.